A very good morning to you and welcome back to our Proactive Studios. Here with me today from Atlantic Lithium, it's Finance Director Amanda Harsas. Amanda, thanks for being with us today.
Thanks, Alicia. It's good to be here with you today.
Amanda, I spoke with Keith recently, recapping some of the highlights of the quarter, but more news out from Atlantic Lithium this week. You have just completed your listing on the Ghana Stock Exchange. Congratulations on this milestone. What more can you tell us about the process to listing?
Look, it is an exciting news, Alicia, and this is completing a milestone as we always do at Atlantic. Atlantic is now approved to list on the Ghana Stock Exchange. We've worked on that over the last 6 to 9 months, so it has been a process, but I'm pleased to say that we've now been approved to list by both the Ghana Stock Exchange and the SEC in Ghana as well. So really excited. This is really about our social license to operate. We've always worked well within our communities. We have great community support around the project. We have recently announced that we are now 100% Ghanaian workforce in Ghana, and we have more than 75% of our, just around our Ewoyaa site, the locals from our local communities work for us there. So this is really an important step forward to enable Ghanaians to invest in Atlantic, as well as in providing employment.
So considering the implications there, obviously you mentioned one of the key ones is allowing Ghanaians to invest. I'm wondering if you can tell us about the key investors that you expect to attract following this milestone.
So we already have Ghana's Sovereign Wealth Fund, MIF, as a 3% investor of Atlantic, and they'll hold their shares on the Ghanaian register. MIF, the GSC and the government of Ghana have been really proactively supporting mining companies being listed in Ghana, and we were more than happy to provide that and to be able to list there. So MIF will be an important investor for us. There's pension funds as well that are interested in investing, plus other individuals as well. So we think it may be a little bit of a slow start, but we'll kind of get there.
Speaking of which, Amanda, I believe investors will be really interested to know what you believe the trading activity will be like, considering this listing is another feather in your cap in terms of Atlantic Lithium's public presence.
Look, as I said, I think it's going to be a slow start, but as we kind of push through the key milestones and we do investor roadshows and we improve the education, it will be of interest. And we hope to see over time more investment. We have no offer of shares as part of this listing, but the shares are fully fungible between our ASX listing and AIM listing, so the brokers can actually go and buy the shares and bring them back to Ghana.
And Amanda, just before we let you go, a roadshow is in the works for Atlantic Lithium, but you have some other milestones on the horizon. Walk us through what those look like.
Absolutely. So we're about to start another roadshow where we will end up in Ghana to ring the bell, so to speak. But some of the key milestones we've got over the coming months is we're going to complete the remainder of the MIF investment, which is $28 million into our local entities, into the actual project itself. We have our offtake process, which will be, we're in the current, throes of finalising with our final parties. Then we'll have the ratification of Parliament. We have our permitting, so our EPA permit. And once we have those two things, we can get our mine operating permit, move to breaking ground in September, in the second half of the year. And then as we move to actually build and then get to nameplate capacity in 2026. I think that is all. I forgot we have MRE upgrades. And obviously we still have a big portfolio to explore, and we'll continue that exploration program as well.
A lot on the Atlantic Lithium to-do list there, Amanda. But thanks so much for bringing us through some of the highlights, and congratulations again on the listing.
Thanks, Alicia, and thanks for catching up today.